Hello, this is Morgan Friedman, live and direct from Columbus, Ohio, here to bring you the King Kaleb podcast. Hide your white women and buckle up.
Sitting on the dock of the bay, where they either watch you away or they docking your pay. I'm not with the play. I'm feeling like pocket.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the greatest show to ever be made here, the King Kaleb podcast. As always, I'm your host, King Kaleb here. Hide your wives, hide your white women. Back at it again, episode 44. And it was funny, I was laughing in the beginning because I went back to the last podcast just to remember which number I'm on because I don't keep track of it. And it's just so funny. It's a running joke now how I start this shit. It's the same exact flow every time. And, nevertheless, we're here back again to talk that shit non-stop. Panties drop. But we're here again. Another week goes by in the wacky world that is the Slight Skins. And, just nothing. Nothing too earth-shattering. Of course, we got to run down some shit. The quotas, the nonsensical plugging of American ramen, and all of that other great shit that I do here usually. So, yeah. We're going to go straight to the news. Fake news. No. But that Espen shit, as I've been doing the past couple weeks, I've been updating you people on the March Madness bracket. And we've reached... We've reached the Final Four here. I don't know, I'm sluggish. I don't know why I'm not. It's like I'm tired, but I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I get the feeling, and then I'm hearing the neighbors across the fucking, or right next door, because we live in a half a double struggle. So you can hear every damn sound, every movement. Depending on whoever is moving throughout the house, either or. So I'm making sure it's not my stepmom moving around and shit, and it's just the fucking random broads that are next door. Nothing too exciting to look at, but anyway, yeah. If you guys heard, known, seen, sought. I don't fucking know. We're stalling every minute of this fucking podcast. We have fucking Loyola Chicago, the Cinderella team, 11th seed, winning the East. I don't fucking know, man. The West Division? No, Michigan, who's the 3rd seed. They have the West Division, and then so it's Loyola, Chicago. Them fucking playing against Michigan. I don't know what the hell's wrong with people. Them playing against Michigan, and then we got Kansas and Villanova on the other side of the Final Four. Final Four. Should I make my prediccionos since our bracket was fucked up? Michigan is very, they were the sleeper team. They've been one of the sleeper teams throughout the tournament that people were, looking out for. So I could realistically see them going to the tournament, but since I'm a Ohio State fan, I'm not going to pick them in any scenario, even realistic or not. Loyola is just... I haven't seen a team this on fire in a while. Or, really at this, magnitude of it. So it's really, they're going to stop because of them. They've beaten better teams already. So, I don't know. And then Villanova and Kansas is the classical, traditional, top-tier basketball programs. So yeah, that's always good. Talent across the board. Graham for Kansas is really stepping up. Pretty much being that leader that Frank Mason was, now that he's the veteran of the team. All that being said, Brunson and them boys are still on Villanova. Coaching, you could, for real, with Wright and Self, you could pick either one really, but I'm gonna have to go with Villanova. So I'm going to have Loyola and Villanova in the championship. Watch neither one of them win. And yeah, I think I might have Villanova over Loyola, even though I want to see them win. Because it's the Cinderella story and all that nonsense and that hoopla and that granddaddy-o, creme de la creme, Don Dada, random phrases. Okay. So yeah, that's that. TurboTax. My shit should be coming in soon. I don't know why it takes so long for the motherfuckers giving niggas their money back, but yeah, that should be a interesting contest. Yeah. So another exciting, juicy, scrumptious new news here. I mean, I don't know about how exciting really it is. It's just more off-season signings. I forgot. This is like 2 weeks now that I forgot to mention that Terrell Pryor went to the Jets. As if anyone really gives a cat's ass. Like that's like groundbreaking moves. But since he played for my Buckeyes, and I've been a fan of him, pretty much seeing him come up. He was like the first like high school athlete that I like watched, or like I kept track of, because like they were hyping him up. So I like saw his highlights in high school, and then like clearly I've watched every down of him in Ohio State and seen him transform into the receiver that he is now. So we'll see what they do. They, like I said, they have the third pick. Like I said, like I've mentioned before, because it happened. Not that like I'm breaking the news to you guys that they got the third overall pick now. They traded with the Colts. But I don't know, man. They picked up Teddy Bridgewater. They still have McCown. But they're still looking at a quarter. I don't know what's happening, people. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They never really have. And it's just madness. But like the biggest news, I'm pretty sure, of the past week that we've been talking is Ndamukong Suh going to the Rams. So now that defense is even more stout. And then just recently, because we've been hearing talks about Odell's going to like hold out the whole offseason. He's not going to step on the field until they re-sign him, give him this great big lucrative deal, $200 million, swagging on the bitches. But little small rumors, of course, take this with a grain of salt, people, because sports media nowadays just like makes up shit, throws shit at the wall, see if it could stick, and like, hoopla, ensuing. They're talking about the Giants trading OBJ to the fucking Rams. That would be completely out of hand, and if the Rams didn't win the Super Bowl this year, there would be a travesty to the world. Just blow up the whole team and just get the fuck out of here. That would be madness. Now, granted, I'm still not all the way sold on Jared Goff. He has talent. I see it. But that rookie year was just so atrocious that I have to walk on eggshells talking about Jared Goff. So give him another year. I mean, he's in a good system. That's the thing, though, man. Really, like, what quarterback in that situation would really be failing? You have a top 3 running back. You have a top 3 defense. Like, for real. You have weapons at receiver, good O-line. I mean, if you're not good, there's a problem. If you're not just adequate at that position, then there's a serious issue at hand. So it's like, how good is he really? Do we really know, Like we've seen one side where he has nothing and he's terrible, and then we've seen another side where he has all these weapons and he's a Pro Bowler. So it's like, what? Obviously the middle ground is like, you would think average, but we'll see, man. We'll see. The Rams are my sleeper, not really sleeper team, but it's like a team you should definitely look out for. My somewhat sleeper teams have been the Texans and the Titans, who I've been talking about the whole past couple podcasts about, like, they're going to be the teams to look after in the AFC. Just like how the Jags were last year. I feel like they could both potentially do that, because they're improving, and they're not only keeping the core people that they have to like rebuild, but they're adding the pieces that they need. You know what I'm saying? So if they all stay healthy, it'll be a very interesante AFC South division. And yeah, the Rams in the West, like I said, since the Seahawks are taking a step down, it seems like, unless they draft like fucking beautifully and they like sign some people here and there. They haven't really been signing anyone of note that's going to change the fucking franchise. They need more defensive people. The 49ers on the come up, you can see, and then the Cardinals are like, what are the Cardinals really doing? They're just lackadaisical. Like, they're just They're gonna be 6-10 maybe. I don't know. Just they don't give a fuck. They might be drafting a quarterback. We don't know. They might draft up. That's been the saucy, spicy rumors. Ooh. Excuse me, I'm yawning over here, man. Like I said, man, I'm tired, but I'm not at the same time. I don't get it. But there's been rumors surfacing that Buffalo might trade up, and it would be more realistically trading with the Broncos for the 5th pick so they can get a quarterback. But the Cardinals also have been like under the radar. They could trade up to get a quarterback, so we could see that shit happening. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be very interesting shit as always. So yeah, who knows, man? Who really knows, man? You know what I know? When you're broke, poor, struggling Negro, you scavenge around pretty much your whole kitchen looking for a tasty treat to fuel your body, to keep you pushing in this world, the struggle of a black man in America. But guess what, my niggas? We have the solution. We have the formula. Our lovely friends, down since day one. POP holding it fucking down. Swear to God, I swear to God. For real nigga, for real nigga, for real niggas, alright? Anyway, American ramen. It comes in many great fucking flavors, man. We got picante, we got shrimp, we got beef, we got chicken, we got roast beef, we got roast chicken, we got oriental. Diversity is key, friends. Anyway, it comes in all the great flavors, and of course, with my podcast, helping my viewers out, all 3 of you that listen, discount promo code MixGod. Use MixGod, save off 20% on any and every American ramen fucking ordeals, my friends. Alright, American ramen. When you're broke as fuck. So yeah, that's the sports news. And has there been any like regular news, like any protests, any killings? I know the Sacramento March thing, because for some reason niggas are still getting killed, and it's I'm laughing because it's so fucking tragic and fucked up. Like it's still like we're still doing this. Like this is still a thing. Niggas pulling up in your own yard and shit. Like you on your phone. It's just retarded, man. It's tragic, man. It really is. Like it's like, is this real life? Is this serious? Like, am I really watching this shit? But yeah, it's terrible, man. You know me. I don't want to. I'm not some liberal, fucking college kid gonna rant and rave about shit. That doesn't affect my life, but even though this does affect, the greater good of humanity. So it's just very tragic, man. I don't know how I could swing this in a comedic role besides the nonsense that I'm saying now. So yeah, I don't know. There's no Trump news. As far as I know, it's been a good 2 days without it, and so yeah, nothing too crazy here. I'm gonna check the fucking news app on the iPhone and shit. See anything of relevant note? Just a bunch of white people in suits. Twitter. Trump is still tweeting, of course. Still waiting on that fight with him and Biden. People are losing their goddamn minds about that shit. That's like, stop, just no. Yeah, no, some white bitch. Doesn't seem relevant to me. 10 stars who admitted to hating their famous coworkers. Okay. People magazine just has nothing else to contribute to in life. So yeah, nothing really new in the news realm. Any NBA news before we lock down sports all the way? Markelle Fultz came back, as because that was something of note. I mean, he's the number 1 overall pick. I would hope you will play and do something of this, this year. So yeah, I don't know. Very interesting stuff, I guess. I don't fucking know. But yeah, let's just go over to Kaleb's What to Watch. Like I said, man, I've been working so much. I can't do anything, really. Like, I have to catch up on so much shit that I'm watching. Like, I haven't watched Atlanta since, like, the first 2 episodes. So it's like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, what not to wear. If it's on TLC, we'll watch it. No, it's on Discovery Family. Which, as you all know, used to be, well, at least I would hope you would know, used to be ABC Family. So, The Golden Girls, Murder, She Wrote. Okay, though, this is Hallmark Channel. I was just going to talk about, like, what the fuck is this? I was going to talk about, though, now that this, like, somewhat reminded me, like, all these, like, all that, you know, like, the investigation shows in the first 48 and the murderer tracking murders. I don't know why it's never interested me. I don't know. It's just so boring to me, and, like, I don't care about a murder. Why are we, like, giving any form of popularity or, like, you know, mainstream outlet about this murderer and the killing? It just seems fucked up to me personally. Like, you're gonna make a show about someone dying. And, I mean, I guess the family of it gets money, if that's the only silver lining of it. But, like, why would you want that televised? I don't know. But yeah, it's the same. It's like same thing with OJ and like how like they keep getting money out of that man. Like, I just don't get the genre of like criminals and like the entertainment value of it, and like I said, giving them a name. They don't deserve any of this shit, right? Just let them rot in jail. Why are we televising these dumbasses? I don't get it, people. I really don't. So I guess it's not even like a what to watch. I'm not even like suggesting watching it, but I'm just like, why, please, like I said, the 3 people that listen to me, why do you care about investigation shows and like First 48 and all that shit? And I almost got away with it and all that other shit. I just don't, man. It doesn't excite me unless it's cops or like that live PD, I guess. Even that, at some point, is, like, tiring and boring to watch. It's just the same dumbasses running away from the police. Drunk motherfuckers, someone on heroin, someone punched their wife, they're beating each other up. Ugh. What in the fuck is wrong with me? I don't know why, but I seem to burp a lot during the show, and, like, I'm not even, like, eating or drinking when I'm doing this shit, but for some reason, that occurs. I don't know, man. But, yeah. Like I said, yeah, just domestic violence. Bitch throws a toaster at me, socks her in the head with a fucking plunger. I just don't. I don't see. I mean, that I see the appeal. It's just like, you're that fucking retarded and ridiculous as a human being. Like, I can't believe you have the right to live. That's funny, but like, just like trials and cases and talking to the officers and shit about it. Like, yes, we've researched for months and all this shit. It's like, I don't care, man. I don't care. All these fucking shows about Pac and Biggie too that are resurfacing. Like, can y'all spend so much time making these fucking shows about them? We still don't know who killed these niggas, man. Like, we still for 100% sure don't know who killed these niggas. Now, we have about like 4 or 5 people that realistically probably did it. But can we get a definitive answer, please? All right? If anyone being alleged of sexual assault is getting their jobs and careers ruined, can we find out who actually committed a crime? That's the only time I actually want to know who murdered the motherfucker. Right? I'm tired of seeing Cheryl and how she fucking killed her husband because he looked at the gardener a certain way and like she felt the tension, she was jealous and insecure. I don't care. Alright? Who killed my niggas Biggie and Tupac, right? And it can't be that it's just gang members, it's just gang violence, it's the Crips and the Bloods. Drugs Inc. on National Geographic. This is another thing, man. Like, what? I don't care about drug smuggling and how the government is covering it all up just so they can get money and, like, imprison motherfuckers, alright? I know the system. I know the Illuminati. I know it, alright? I'm like Jaden Smith. You don't... I know all the answers, alright? I know what's really going down, alright? You don't gotta tell me. Amua, cocaine smuggler. Where the fuck are we? Were you in Nigeria? He just said they smuggle it into fucking Europe. He has like different colored Ziploc bags that he's putting into it. See, I don't get this, man. They got a full camera crew and everything. if shit was really this illegal, like, he literally has, like, a whole, like, fucking, he's, like, multiple bags of cocaine, and it's, like, all over the table, and it, like I said, in bags and shit. Like, if it was really this illegal, wouldn't they be arresting every motherfucker? Like, just on site, you're getting arrested for doing this shit. Like, we have a camera, we're fucking following you, smuggling drugs and shit. It's fucking... The world is so corrupt, man. It's fucking hilarious, I'm telling you. This shit is fucking out of hand. Euro Coke on Drugs Inc., people. Out of hand. So, I'm going to end the podcast, as always, with my Lowe's life grind, the struggle, the work update. And, you know, it's been the same usual shit. Like I said, I've been working more dumbasses. For some reason, here's my gripe with the customers. For some reason, people think that late March, that we still have heaters for sale. No. Where were you October through February? Like, do you have turbo heater? No. Get the fuck out of here, man, alright? This is not Alaska. What are you doing? Now, granted, it has been cold as fuck. Not really cold as fuck. It's just been like, I mean, yeah, here and there, it's been like in the 20s, 30s, but it will pick up slowly but surely, alright? And you will never need a motherfucker. Now, we got ACs on deck. You might as well get them now. Granted, we don't really have deals on them now, so it's like, you know, wait for like July and shit for that, but for the most part, dude, no. We do not have fucking heaters. Get the fuck out of this store. But yeah, but I do have a very interesting gripe that I was turned the fuck up. If you ask anyone that I work with, all three people of you, one of you I think works with me, but it was like a couple of days ago of me recording. So like this day, it's like Wednesday, 28th, a couple days ago. I was working and shit. And then my manager got an email, and he showed me, and it says of LP. And if you don't know who LP is, it's like loss prevention. Like, their job is to, like, you know, like, they're in a room with cameras and to, like, see if, like, people are stealing and all that shit and, like, you know, stuff that's happening without the store. And he took a picture of me on my phone and like, he fucking emailed it to, like, my manager and my manager's manager that, like, is also the manager. But it's just, it's out of hand, man. For some reason, they need 28 people to tell me what to do. I don't get it. There's 18,000 fucking managers, about 18 people that work. It seems like. But anyway, yeah, he caught a picture of me on my phone, you know, for the 30 seconds that I'm on my phone. I mean, granted, I check it daily, you know, here and there whenever I'm not working, just like everyone else. Literally, the store manager, you'll see her on her fucking phone. So it's like, this isn't like, oh my god, how dare he? This is something everyone literally fucking does. But anyway, he has a picture of me on my phone, and he was like, this customer or this employee was wandering around. He was on his phone. It looks like you guys should give him a work list. As if that wasn't already what I was working on. I just checked my phone for one time, right? The hose is texting. I gotta tell him what's up. You know, chill, relax. If you ain't showing me your ass, you gotta go. All right, I'm doing work. But anyway, yeah. So what's funny is how, like, even my managers were like just laughing and was like, you know, just like, be careful, all right? Don't worry about it. I'm like, they out to get me, man. For some reason, this bitch ass LP, who doesn't do his fucking job. All he does is he's in that room sleeping, jacking off. God knows what the fuck he does. We have all this shit that gets stolen. He never stops it or prevents it. He comes out of his office for maybe 5 minutes a day that he's here with a fucking notepad looking up, acting like he's doing anything with his dumbass red Indians cap on or some shit. Like, get the fuck away from me, man, alright? You didn't get a picture of me doing 18 resets and downstocking the whole goddamn store, carrying the store on my goddamn back. But you want to come at me because I'm on my phone for 30 seconds. Get the fuck out of here. Clear your porn history off your phone, alright? And step the fuck off, alright? Catch me outside. Out of hand. I was like this throughout the whole day, or the rest of the day of that day when I found out. And it was like 30 minutes, so it was like 30 minutes of me, like, passive-aggressively clowning, ranting about this shit. It just fucking killed me, man. Killed me. I've almost worked here for a fucking year, and I still don't get the respect I deserve for carrying this fucking company. POP holding it down. I'm the longest tenured person in my department, but, you know, since I'm young, you know, they act like I don't work and shit and all that. The thing is, I don't care enough to like argue with them. Like, okay, what if being good at Lowe's, working at Lowe's helps your life and like your ego needs that? You go right ahead. I don't need this shit. All right, I'm just y'all know why I'm here. I'm here to get money. All right, I need to get Jordans and fucking pay pay the cable bill, fucking get food, put food on the table and shit. All right, I don't care. I don't care about being a great customer service, great worker at Lowe's. Like, first of all, I do what I do. All right, I'm as good as I can be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can be a great worker when I want to be, but it's just, like I said, it's like, who really gives I'm not going to go all out of my way just to do this stupid shit that all the work we do, we fucking do it 5 times in a row anyway, so there's no fucking point of me wasting my energy and life, heart and soul on this job. They don't pay me enough. The new people that they hire get paid more than me, so it's like, fuck you, alright? I'm doing well enough for you dumb asses, alright? Get on my fucking level. Anyway, that's a nice little work rant, because I know that's what people love to do and listen, talk about. It's what people can relate to. But anyway, as always, it's been your boy King Caleb here. As always, like, subscribe, share, tweet, farmers only black people meet, all that shit. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever the fuck. You know, the shit that the YouTubers like stress to you people, that they waste 5 minutes of their videos to like smash the like button, hit the notifications, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just listen to me, like it, share it. Tell a friend, haha, laugh, Caleb, you're a fucking clown. I know, this is why I fucking live, alright? Is to talk my shit. As always, it has been your boy King Caleb here, signing the fuck out.